Hey, what is up YouTube? Andrew Rooney here. I'm a full-time drummer and drum teacher here in Auckland, New Zealand. Today we've got a PayPal request. This one is from Dean Java. Greetings, I had previously made a PayPal request for Emerson, Lake and Palmer. That was Tuakara. It's been a few months and I thought I'd try again. Perhaps the song from their first album will be more to your liking.
Hold up, wait a minute.
I got a little bit of heat on that previous Emerson, Lake and Palmer reaction. There's always going to be a little bit of heat in the sense that I've never heard the song, if it's a song I've never heard, of course, and then people mistake that for not having heard of the band. I've definitely heard of this group. I'm not familiar with their body of work. It's just putting it out there, just being honest. But I really did enjoy that previous one, so yeah, don't get me wrong, Dean and any Emerson, Lake and Palmer fans out there, I really did enjoy that. So yeah, I might have to go back and rewatch that one. I can't go back and rewatch my videos, I just can't do it. But maybe I need to go back and rewatch that one. There's been a few like that where I've got heat. The Lewis Cole one was the same. It was like people thought I didn't like the video, but you know, sometimes if you're really digging something, you're really into it, and maybe not. It just depends. Maybe you're not talking a lot. Who knows? Anyway, this intro has gotten chaotic enough. I need to top up my coffee. And headphones, check. And video, check. Let's do it. Oh, damn. That little snare roll is everything. What a groove. Oh man. Got really hard pan keyboards, right and left, really interesting, real soundscape stuff. What year is this? Good Lord, 1970. This is unbelievable. It's beautifully recorded and it's just absolutely killer so far. Hi-hat. Woo. Hold on. Okay, so that whole section, if you're not familiar, that's a real jazz trope. Call and response, to go back and forth. One person speaks, says something, another person speaks and replies and answers it. Back and forth, call and response. I don't know what genre, you know, where would you put Emerson, Lake and Palmer in a record store if you're doing, remember record stores? Too soon. If you were putting, you know, if you're the employee there, where would you put Emerson, Lake and Palmer? Rock? Progressive rock? Fusion? You tell me in the comments, where would you put them? Hold on, I gotta go back. This is some serious snare shred now. Wow. Oof, smoking. Gone? It's a long drum solo too. With the panning and effects, I don't like to stop, pause in the middle of a drum solo, but panning and effects in a drum solo? Who else was doing that pre-1970? Wow. Now we got this playful boom, da da doom, da da kind of feel. Really, really cool. I can tell from that extended drum solo, which, by the way, killer chops. I mean, amazing hands. I can tell I don't know anything about Carl Palmer at all, other than that he's obviously a very, very proficient and killer drummer. Philly Joe Jones, I guarantee you, Philly Joe Jones, Roy Haynes, the jazz masters from the 50s and 60s, and Max Roach, and a bit of Buddy Rich in there as well. I can hear it, and it sounds fantastic. So much freedom within the riff. All right. Dean Java, you are preaching the good word, man. First Toccata and now Tank. So I really enjoyed both. I mean, there was probably, I think, this is going off memory from the previous one, probably a little bit more to get my teeth into in terms of groove, I think, on this one. And just a huge drum solo. I mean, 1970, this is another English group, right? So at this point, we've got Sabbath, we've got Led Zepp have blown everyone away. Where do these guys fit in terms of all this? Deep Purple, they were around by 1970, I believe. What a killer live music scene it must have been in England at the time. It felt like 2 minutes. It was that kind of song where it felt like 2 minutes, but I know it was 6 or 7. So the drum solo had to have been quite long, possibly like a couple of minutes long. It was interesting. When he started out, he did have the jazz ostinato going 2 and 4, 2, 3, 4. So obviously got that like jazz listening background, and like I said, I can hear a bit of Roy Haynes, Philly Joe Jones, Max Roach, and Buddy Rich in there for sure. And you can just hear the influences. It's just so amazing. That keeping the roll going and playing around the toms, one-handed while keeping a roll going on the snare. Total Philly Joe Jones move. Well, Buddy Rich would do that as well. Just an absolute delight. Now, again, going from memory, I believe Toccata was also instrumental. So this group, was it just the 3 virtuoso musicians? Did it have vocals, guest vocals? Did any of them sing, lead? Like, I imagine your chances of creating a hit song like this are pretty low, right? People want to hear a soppy vocal every now and then. But yeah, just so many questions. I think with this group, I just always leave with so many questions, and you guys know all about them. So please do feel free to hit me in the comments and educate me on Emerson, Lake and Palmer. But Dean Java, thank you so much for the support on the channel and this awesome pick. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please do consider hitting that subscribe button, like button, and leaving a comment with what you think of this video and what you would like me to check out in the future. If you would like to support my channel further, I do have a Patreon. It's just $5 a month and you get access to all the blocked videos. If you have a direct reaction request that you want me to get to, then that is via the PayPal link. That's the only way I can guarantee a request. I get hundreds a day. I get hundreds of requests a day. I can't do them all, so that's just a way that I can create some kind of list to start getting through. And remember, you as a subscriber of my channel get access to a full and free 30-day trial over at Drumeo. You get to learn off the world's best drummers and drum tutors, and they got over 6,000 songs in the library that you can download transcription. You can use rolling transcriptions, slow songs down, loop sections. It is truly amazing. But boy, that has really sparked my interest again in Emerson, Lake and Palmer. I need to hear more from these guys, and I need to know more about these guys. But thank you again for watching. Take care. I'll catch you on the next one. Ciao.